What's good, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Popcorn 10 podcast right here on Popcentral. Of course, if you're watching on TV, DStv 189. If you're watching across socials, welcome. And of course, if you're listening across our audio streaming platforms, we appreciate you. Thank you for joining in and being part of a brand new episode. Today is absolutely going to be very, very interesting. I've got a guest on the show today, and the guest I have on the show today is very much spectacular. You know, pretty much different from all the guests that I've kind of had on the show. You know, we're all about the filming, we're all about, you know, the visuals, all about, you know, characterizations and what have you. And today I've got an embodiment of all of that and many more. My guest today is an actor, a musician, and an absolutely incredible dancer, and it's featured in a couple of works and award-winning projects, Oscar-winning projects, you know, Grammy-winning projects, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome the very amazing Papi Ojo.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
It's a good time for club, you know. How you doing?
I'm doing well.
First of all, this drip. What is going on? This shirt. Where did you get this from?
This is actually true. This is from one of my boys' brand, who, like, one of the last photo shoots I did before I moved to Nigeria. So he just gifted it to me. So
nice, I like it.
Yeah, I ran out of outfits to wear, so I was like, this is a good time to put it. I really love it too.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
No, thanks for having me.
How you doing, first of all?
I'm doing well. I'm coping with the Nigerian heat.
What do you mean? These people are when you go abroad as just the how many decades when they come back? Oh, I'm trying to cope with the Nigerian weather.
I'm trying to cope with
that you were
heat.
here before you left.
That was 15 years ago.
Even though.
No.
Even though. So you like to call yourself a Nigerian American?
No, I'm just Nigerian. I was born and raised there, so it's different for me. If I was born there, you know, then I'm Nigerian American. But I was born and raised there.
Yet.
Yeah, I was born and raised there. I have both citizenship, so I could. But no, I'm
but
just
you're Nigerian American then?
No, I think I'm just Nigerian.
You don't like to be referred to as a Nigerian American?
No, I'm just not really. Yeah, I'm just Nigerian. I'm Nigerian that grew up in America, yes. You know, and I have a bit of American culture.
Yeah.
But majority of my culture is straight Nigerian. Everything
Right.
that embodies what I am is
right.
100% Nigerian.
Absolutely. So you were here until you clocked 11 and then you moved abroad?
Yes, I moved abroad when I was 11 years old. Yep.
How old are you now?
26.
Ah, you're such a baby.
Am I really? 26 is not a small boy age again.
It's small boy.
Okay.
But Gen Z, right? That's proper Gen Z.
It's 26 Gen Z.
What do you mean? 26 is Gen Z. What do you mean?
It might be,
What do you mean? 27 is freaking Gen Z, right? I'm asking everyone behind the camera. 27 is literally Gen Z.
I don't.
Gen Z is
honestly,
like 1995.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think from 1995.
Okay, if it's from 95, then I guess I'm Gen Z.
Yeah. And you should carry the culture.
Yes. Now I was making with Gen Z. I think Gen Z, and I think our generation
People
was
just
doing
to have bad character.
I don't think it's bad character. We don't agree for any.
It might try this thing you're just doing now. It's
So
not,
we don't agree for anybody for Gen Z.
so this is not.
We don't agree. We didn't knock them. We don't agree. I know. We don't agree for anybody now.
It's too early for chaos on this show. It's too early. It's too early for some chaos.
You like
but
trouble.
it's good to have you here.
Nah, thanks for
you're from
having me.
Lagos?
Yes.
Proper Lagos. Isaleko?
Would I even consider where I was born? Isaleko.
Where were you born?
I just know the street. I know street.
What local government is that?
Show me money. I was 11 years old. I don't know.
Where you were born or like where you grew up?
Where I was born. Go. I honestly don't know. I can't even.
So what's your local government area in Lagos?
What's my local government then? Well, I'm here to sing.
What?
You go talk to them now. Look, I left here when I was 11 years old, and I was a little bit protected when I was growing up. So, you know, from where I used to live at first, I don't think I was of the age where I really knew anything. I just knew that I lived in 25 Aino Street, and then we moved to Dalimo, right? And then
moved to Pratt.
Yeah, then we moved to Dalimo, and then like I went to school around that area, and then I moved to the United States. So that wasn't something I concerned myself with. I just knew to go to school and come back home and get good grades. So that was pretty much and play football. So that was pretty much it for me.
Yeah. So what was dancing and all of this? Is this something that started at a pretty early stage?
Yes, I mean dance is just a God-given talent. Yeah. So it's like from when I was young, you know, we've been dancing. Me and my older brother, like people around me, even my cousins here, like we've been dancing, just church groups and things like that. So it's just something I've always been a part of. And then as I grew older, me and my older brother Caleb, Ghana boy, he's from Ghana. Brother from another mother. Shout outs to Ghana boy. We decided to take it serious in around like 2015. We decided to take it serious and started like performing in wedding ceremonies, naming ceremonies, college shows, different kind of like events.
United States?
Yeah, in the US, yeah. This was, I was like, what, 17 then? 16, turning 17. Decided to take it serious because money was coming in, so, you know, money's coming in, so take it serious. So, and then that's what started happening. Then, you know, by God's grace, God started to just say yes to our story.
Yeah, you look very Ghanaian. I didn't get that a lot.
He's like, is it that guy I look very Ghanaian or I look very Igbo?
You look very Ghanaian.
I don't think I look very Ghanaian, though.
I think you look very Ghanaian.
I don't.
Opinion, though. I mean,
I don't
people
think.
might say differently, but I think you look very, very Ghanaian.
I think I look like a Yoruba, proper Yoruba boy, like deep-rooted Yoruba boy.
Can you speak proper Yoruba, though?
I can speak Yoruba now, yeah.
Proper.
I don't know if I can speak. I can't speak that Ijile Yoruba where, like, you know.
That's too deep.
I can have conversation in Yoruba. Yes.
Fair enough. So dancing, right, and acting now in the first music. Is that not a lot? Is that not too much to handle?
If God has given you the talent, you as a vessel, you have the responsibility to show it all out, and inspire those who are coming up, who are looking up to you. So it's like you can't. It's not my decision to pick one and neglect the others. You understand? Like I know a lot of people have told me like, just do one thing, but it's like I can't just do one thing. Doing one thing is a little bit boring for me. You understand? Like I itch to exploit all of the talents that God has given me. Like even if tomorrow now something happens and I notice that I'm good at this thing, trust and believe I'll probably put like another 1,000% into that craft that I've discovered about myself. I think the world is about discovering who you are as a human being, discovering yourself. And I think a lot of people get too comfortable with like a one-dimensional success. You understand? Like, I'm good at this, I'm known for this, I'm gonna stay here. Because people are afraid, and it's okay to be afraid, right? But I'm afraid too, but I love to take the risk. I love to like, you know, go head first and see where that gets me. So it's not a lot. I have the energy, I have the vim, I have the charisma, so I'll take it up. I'll take up the torch.
The same thing is like, you know, multi-talented people are always sometimes confused about what to do. And to be honest, I can relate to that because it could be very confusing sometimes, you know. So at what point in your life did you realize that I have all of this going on for myself, as I might as well just, you know, do all of them at the same time?
I guess in 2018, 2019, that was when I decided, like, that's when I had like a self-realization, like, Papi, you only have one life to live, yeah? You understand? Like, I've experienced loss in my family. So that gave me a different view of life, that like, hey, listen, you could lose your life like this, you know, and you have so many things that you want to do. You have so many talents that God has given you. Like, I don't want to be like the story in the Bible where God gave all of them talents, right? And one of them decided to just like keep his talents or whatever the case may be. Like, I don't want to be another example of such an individual. So, you know, God has given me these talents, and I'm going to use them. I'm going to do the best I can to exploit those talents, right? So, generations behind me can see and know that it's possible to be multi-talented and still succeed. You know. So
So if you're not doing music, or even dancing, or even doing any of those art-related things, or even doing acting, what would you be doing?
Playing football.
There's money there.
So
why did you choose dancing over football? Because
let me tell
the
you,
money in football is wild.
Let me tell you, I actually got a D1 scholarship to play football and run track.
Is it?
Yeah, I did.
Where?
I got an offer when in high school. I schooled in Brooklyn's Prospect Heights. You know, being that I was considered the black sheep of my family, right? In a way, because like I just had a lot of energy. I was ready to like tackle everything. I was ready to talk back. I'm ready to argue. Anybody face me, I face them back. You understand? During that, like my 11th and 12th grade here, you know, I think in SS2, SS3, before you go to your university, right? I was really on it. I was like striving. Track meets, soccer games, I was on it. Like my team, we went to nationals, we went to states, we won medals and things like that. And like the one school called Stratton and Barton actually reached out to my family, came to my family's house, sat down, now they do now.
Crazy.
Got the contract and everything.
Absolutely.
And my parents was like, she this one we can't handle here. imagine it goes away, you know. But that's because
What was the money looking like then, though?
It was good now.
So it wasn't about the money for them.
It wasn't about the money. It was more about morals, characteristics, and personality. You know, but like I can't lie. Yeah, I was a lot. You know, like, but to my own defense, I was a lot because I've always been that kind of.
Did you get anybody pregnant?
No. That's what they were afraid of. Well, they were afraid that if I go away now, and like I was just gonna become Abraham, father of many, and that wasn't the case. You know, like during that 11th and 12th grade, that's when like puberty hits. Like you really want to become your own man, right? So around that age, I was really focused on my soccer and track. So like nothing else was distracting me. So like I used to come home late from practices. You know, my parents didn't like that. So like, you're coming home late, so you're doing this. And I'm like, I'm trying to achieve something. They didn't really understand. And I can't blame them, you understand? Because I also have my bad habits here. So, you know, I played a role into why they didn't let me go. Of course you did. Because I was
you're still a bad boy.
I'm a bad boy.
You're still a bad boy.
I can't lie, I'm a bad guy.
Hey, my God.
I'm a bad guy.
When you say bad boy, define bad boy. What do you mean by bad boy?
So I consider myself a bad good guy, right? Because like
what does that even mean, bro?
Alright, so there are some bad guys where like everything is just bad. They don't spoil ground. You understand? Whenever I step into a place, I don't spoil ground. I leave my mark.
Let's check our floor now.
At least now your floor is still there now. I'm ready by legend now. If you like, I'm a bad good boy. Where like like. I'm a bad guy, you understand? But in a good way, it's like like who is that guy? If him like he's,
go away up here. Put you in my prayers.
Amen. No.
Let's talk about. Listen, what really fascinated me about you is your performance in Law and Order, NBC's Law and Order. Law and Order is such, it's such a fave, not just by people abroad.
Yes.
People even down here, So being on Law and Order is such a big deal. And you were one of the season's finale for Law of Order.
Yes.
First of all, how did you even get the gig? And let's start from there.
I auditioned. Honestly, my agent sent me the script. I auditioned, submitted. They loved me. They loved my look. They loved my energy. They brought me in for a table read. Did that, and that's how I booked the job. But it's not really easy booking anything out there. You understand? Because it's you versus a million actors.
First of all, you're black.
Yeah. And then reading for the same role. So that's just the grace of God, honestly. That's just the grace of God prevailing in my life. And and obviously talent and hard work and dedication. So I got signed to an acting agency after Black is King. Like before Black is King, I was freelancing. And then after Black is King, I met my agent, Francis Onelum, another Nigerian guy based in LA. He took me under his wings and got me signed to an agency called Take 3 Talent. So they send me auditions and things like that. So I auditioned for a lot of roles. So, you get a lot of no's. And then, Law and Order was one of the ones that I got yeses to. So, just grateful.
Interesting. So was there anything about that particular, show that you did that did something different for your career or just, picked you up or something?
Definitely something different for my career because in Hollywood it's more about your resume, right? So like you want to keep adding instruments to your resume. You understand? So whenever they do look at my IMDb or look at my profile, they see these credits under my name, so they know that they could trust me for a bigger role, right? Rather than if they was to make me audition for something bigger, right? And then they look at my profile and there's nothing there. Right, I haven't worked with any directors, no casting, no this and that. Those things, they matter, right? So, what that did is it put me in a different, especially because I'm still new in that field. I'm not new in the acting. Well, I'm new in the acting field, right? But being that I'm still so very new and I'm already booking guest star roles, it puts me in a different category, right? I'm like, wow, this guy just got signed 2 years ago and he's doing Law and Order. I've done Law and Order twice. He's been on Law and Order organized crimes with notable directors, notable casting directors and all that stuff. So it's there must be something special about this guy. So if a bigger role was to come around, it would be more of a peace of mind. We could actually trust him with this role and
work with these people.
Yeah, exactly.
So what are the projects you've done aside, in terms of acting now? Aside,
independent projects from festivals. So I did a thing, So I did one of my first ever role was in an independent indie project I was submitted to a festival called Privilege, and then I did another one, Hustle Must Pay, and then I had my own self-produced short film that's on YouTube called Shadi, and then Law and Order Organized Crimes, Law and Order Special Victim Units.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, that's quite a, you know.
It's growing.
That's quite a resume.
It's growing, yeah.
You know?
In,
It looks like
in
it's
what,
actually
3
growing.
years? In 3 years,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
growing. It's growing.
Yeah. So are you back to Nigeria or?
Yes,
that's a
so
temporary thing?
I've moved back to Nigeria.
Are you serious?
Gang, gang, gang,
Are you
gang,
serious?
gang,
Like proper
gang,
moving?
gang, gang. Yes, now proper movements. Carry my
You
load.
didn't whine me. Oh.
I'm not whining. I carry my load, put it on top of my back, come back
Why did
Nigeria.
you move back?
So
First of all, I need you to be serious now. Have you moved back to Nigeria for real?
look, am I smiling?
Yeah.
I'm smiling a little bit.
Have you moved back to Nigeria?
Yeah, I have.
Properly.
Properly move back. You know, obviously, like if I have things to do back in New York, I'm gonna go back or whatever the case may be. But my base is here now.
When did you move?
I got back February 8th.
So why did you move?
I moved because I felt like it was time for me to come back and reconnect, right? Reconnect with my community, reconnect with my people. You know, I've done quite a lot in my field. In my own opinion, I think I've done quite a lot in my field in New York, right? And I feel like it's time for me to move back. Because I actually prayed about this, right? And this was something that, like, you know, like, it wasn't just let me just move back. You know, like, it was prayer led, it was spiritually led. Like, you know, I feel like in order for me to propel into the next level of what I really want to accomplish in this life, right? Like, majority of the people I need to inspire, I hear. You understand? And my story wouldn't make sense if I'm winning in the US, right? When the people I need to inspire are here. But if I'm here winning, I've done what I need to do back there. I've had my credibility back there. I moved back, you understand? So it's like it also gives a lot of youth who have the fear to move back and really want to pursue their dream. Like, okay, look, Papi has done it, you know, it's possible. It's not something that is like unheard of, you know. So, you know, I just want to be able to inspire the next generation of kids here and abroad. So use my
This is wild, right? Are you saying you want to inspire the next generation of kids, or you actually just want to move into the next phase of your career? Seeing that the industry here is blooming and it's just a very marketable industry, and seeing that you've done that already over there, once you're back here now, it's just going to be easier for you to like excel and maybe just blow
I mean, the industry is booming, but I also had a role in that. You understand? So I'm not one of those people where like, oh shit, the industry is blooming, let me run back to Nigeria.
Yeah,
you understand?
That's
like,
the case in some cases.
That's yeah, of course. Like, you know, it might look like it to some people, but like, you know, in regards to like the movement being shifted in our culture, like I feel like I could say that I played a role in that, in respect to that.
What role did you play?
You know, like in regards to the dancing, like in, introducing like Afrobeat dance movements to like stars like Rihanna, Janet Jackson, Teyana Taylor, Chris Brown, you know, like Travis Scott, people like that, like, you know, taking our dance movement into that space, being trusted with that kind of responsibility, you know, on a larger scale, you know, like propelled, you know, Afrobeats and Afrobeats dancing to a different level. So like, I'm not one of those cats who was just home, chilling, like, oh man, let me just move back to Nigeria. Like, you know, I've been grinding in that space to respect to my own craft, right? So it's like, I can say I want to move back and really pursue, even if it's for a career move, right? Yeah. I could say I think I have the ground say I want to move back and push it a little bit more in a different way than what I've been doing. You understand? Because like, I've done my own groundwork up there too. You understand? Like. Yeah. Me and my dance partner taught Rihanna the Gua, which was the first time I was seen on national TV.
We're going to talk about all of that.
Yeah, so you know, like I think I've done quite some things to give me that credibility where it's not like, oh, like I'm just coming back home to attach myself to the popularity of Afrobeats when I was a part of
the front runner.
Exactly.
I feel you. I feel it sounds about right. But we're gonna go on a quick break right about now. When we are back from this break, we'll be talking a bit more about, you know, Papi's dance career and a number of people he's worked with. You know, stick around to find out. Welcome back, ladies and gents. It is still Popcorn 10 podcast right here on Popcentral, of course, and every other streaming platform. My name is Grand Prince Ita, and I'm happy that you guys are here watching and just being part of the conversation. If you're just joining, you know, you're not so late. You know, we still have quite a number of things, you know, to talk about. So if you've ever seen the album Black is King, which was an absolute major project by, you know, Beyonce, and then you saw the track that is called King Already featuring Shatta Wale, you would see that there was a young man, you know, painted in absolute blue, who was dancing side by side with Beyonce, you know. That gentleman and that young man happens to be Papi Ojo. For those of you who do not know, he was the guy who was painted absolutely blue and was dancing side by side with Beyonce in the song King Already.
Already, yeah.
Right? Already.
Already.
How's the experience like for you? Let's talk about it. Yeah.
Well, that experience, whenever I think about it now, like, it's still like a wow moment for me, honestly. When I was in the project, it wasn't really like, it's work, right? But now that I'm out the project, right, and I look back at it, it's like, damn, you really did that.
Yeah. You know what's crazy for me with that project? You had so much screen time.
Yes.
Like, I'm just like, wait, hold up, wait a damn minute. Like, this guy, like, did you pay Beyonce for this? Why'd you got to have two? The screen time was crazy. I'm like, yo, why does he have so much screen time?
Grace.
Hey, somebody say Grace.
Grace.
Who's your baba?
The biggest God.
First of all, how did you even get the role?
I got the role, Instagram.
Oh.
Instagram, right? So yeah, Instagram. Jaquel Knight, who was the choreographer on the team, who was working on the project, well, the Blackest King project as a whole at that time, asked his assistant to reach out to me months, a year and a half or a year prior to the project happening. Random guy, random social media, like 200 followers, just like, hey, I need you to clear the schedule July of next year, right? And I was like, at that time I was hot in New York in that dancing space. Like, I was teaching dance classes, like, I felt like the shit, you understand? So I was like, who is this guy?
Like,
how you gonna tell me to clear my schedule? Like, you feel me? Like, I didn't pay attention to it, right? Let's just fast forward to that July shot. I was in the gym with my friend Tolu, right? And then, boom, I get a call, right? Shout out to Tolu, Meji Mama, you feel me? Like, I get a call. Hey, like, are you ready? We need you in LA by tonight. Just like that. I'm like, excuse me, who's talking? Like, please, like, it's not a prank. They're like, we need you in LA. I contacted you last, blah. Look at your Instagram. I was like, oh, shoot. I was like, I didn't clear my schedule. I thought you were a scam. He's like, when can you be in LA? Can you make LA happen tomorrow? I was like, yes, so, and that was literally it. Like, I called my dance partner, like Caleb, like, They need us in LA. They need us in LA. We're working with a choreographer named Jaquel Knight. You understand? Like, and if you know Jaquel Knight, you know that you know who he's working with. You know who he's working with presently. So me and Caleb kind of had an idea of who it might be, but we weren't really sure because you can never be too sure until we got to LA, right? And then they played the track, right? The first track they played for us was Spirit, which was the song that they brought us on camp to come even work on. Not even already, not anything else. Spirit, which was the first track she released on the Blackest King album.
She's Beyonce, guys. She's
Beyonce. Yeah, Beyonce, sorry. Yeah, so which was the first track Beyonce released on the Blackest King album, right? So, like, once me and Caleb heard the voice,
not Chris.
Excitement, yakpa, you feel me? But we couldn't show it because we're not.
You're professional.
This is our first time in LA. We're not gonna cast ourselves like, oh, look at these Bush boys. You gotta go back. Feel me? Like, that's how it is. Like, you're just the don't shout to be like, hey, pack your bags. It's time for you to go. So it's Beyonce, kept our excitement in. We were brought on the team to come help with just the dance movements, the breakdown. If you know the song Spirit, you know that there's a breakdown somewhere, just to help with like African movement, what moves to do, this and that. Like, to really be on the project, And as time went on, we were there for like a month. It just made sense for us to be in the song, so we became dancers. We went from just helping out from dance movements to being dancers on that song itself. When that project was done, it was released. Everybody in New York was excited. If your boy is Beyonce, feel me? That summer, the album dropped. Me and Caleb decided to teach a dance choreography to the song already, featuring Shatta Wale. Caleb really, I love the song too, but Caleb being Ghanaian, absolutely carried the song on top of his head like that. That is like,
Shatta Wale Beyonce.
Shatta Wale with Beyonce. Like, this is one for Ghana. Caleb was really, really excited.
I'm not gonna lie. That's like one of my favorite songs on the album.
Yes, definitely. One of the best.
Let's keep the Ghana thing aside.
Yeah,
he did it.
He did his thing. He did his thing
in Nigeria that could have done.
No, he did it. Shout out to Shatta Wale too. Like, he did his thing. He properly elevated the song. Yeah. So we taught a dance choreography to that song. We did our own little spin to it, our own little remix. Jaquel saw it, was really interested, was really impressed, brought us right back on camp.
Stop.
Literally. Called us like, hey guys, we're shooting music videos for already. We want you to come help with the choreography. I really love the choreography you guys made up. Come on board, come teach it to me, and maybe we'll dilute it in a way that is more comfortable for Beyonce to learn it. And then that's how we took our choreography, we took some parts out, took some parts that Afrobeat she's more comfortable in, rearranged it, and that's how that was.
So we're literally rehearsing with her, like, no, it's not like that. Do this.
Like, literally, like, wrong step, wrong foot, maybe you should probably, because you have to also like, hey, maybe you shouldn't do it that way. Maybe you should. Like, and she was very, very understanding. She's very hardworking. So like, she wasn't one of those artists where it's like, we really had to pamper too much. Like, first of all, it's our culture, right? And we're being brought on camp to represent our culture. So this is not something where we can dilute.
Yeah, you have to listen to me.
Exactly. So me and Caleb were a little like, hey, like, listen, that's not the proper way to do it. Like, if you really want this to go the way it needs to go, you need to do it this way, this way, this way. So we held our own.
Cause she ate it.
She ate it. She ate it like spaghetti. It was sweet. Yeah,
no crumbs.
Yeah, and then that's how that was.
What was the first thing like? Hi, I'm Beyonce.
Omo.
People.
I don't think it was that high.
Walk me through it, though.
I don't think it was that high on Beyonce, honestly. Like, when the first time we got to speak to Beyonce was on a dance move. She's ready to work. You understand? Like, hey, where's Caleb and Papi? Come, show her the move. So it's like, let's go. That kind of, so it's like, because it's the first time, right? And then as time went on, we got a little comfortable. And then like, maybe do like this, do like this, do like this, do like this. Okay, slow down. And then like, as time went on, she started getting a little comfortable with my energy, with Caleb's energy. Having one-on-one conversations, asking about my family, his family. Like we properly had like,
So she knows you.
She knows me. No, honestly, like I can even testify to.
I'm screaming.
No, I could testify to one of like there was a time when she had a This was when like Black is King was wrapping up around that December time, right? They brought me back to LA. We shot a couple of scenes, and then she had a wrap-up party. Right, that I wasn't aware of, because like it was supposed to be like a real private thing, maybe her and her investors or whatever the case may be, something like that, right? And a few people and I wasn't really aware of it, right? And then I was back in my hotel, washing the blue off my skin. Normally it takes me about like an hour and a half, 2 hours to like really wash everything off, like, and most of the time I don't even get it all off. Like I'll still sleep and wake up and I'll see my bed is blue, right? And then like I'm home. Blase, taking my shower, and my phone is blowing up. One of my friends, Bianca, shout out to Bianca Dunn. She's blowing my phone up like, Papi, where are you? I'm like, what you mean? I'm back in my hotel, like, where am I supposed to be? She's like, B's asking for you. She's been asking where's Steven? Like, I'm like, what do you mean what's going on? She's like, there's a party, like, like, she really wants you here, like, more shout. She's like, okay, this is the address, like, come, B's looking for you, like, so it's like, for me, that was a huge highlight for me because, like it goes beyond just working. Like, she enjoyed my company, she enjoyed my energy. Like, it's not on some, like, he's weird, like, I don't really want him. Like, it's like, oh, like, I miss Papi's energy because, like, I miss him being comical, I miss him being jokey. Like, I'm a very jokey guy, so it's like, I miss that aspect of, I guess, humanity. So it's like, and then properly, and as a bad guy, I put my clothes on, went inside there, stunting, like, normally.
That is wow. That's an experience,
Such an experience.
Personally, I don't really fans any artists. I don't think there's any artists working here, and I'm just like, oh my god,
Yeah.
But I like to think that if Beyonce works in here, something in me will shake.
You shake,
something in me will shake because
no, you shake. You will shake. If you enter here like this, I promise you will shake.
Shake.
She has such a
I know.
Powerful Forget. You will shake. Me too, I shake. I don't really farms any. Yeah. I don't really farms any artist myself too. I'm an artist too, but like
I know.
But me too. I was like, yes, I was like, you see me? Bro, you shake. You shake.
She's blessed.
She's everything.
You're a star. If you know what we mean, you know. You know.
She doesn't have to talk too much. You just sit there.
You have to
she will sit there you start to sweat like that's Queen Bee, she's looking, because that kind of interaction cause like a make or break.
Yeah, no. It's crazy because I mean, for you got to spend a lot of time with her, like hours and ish with her.
Yes.
Which is just wild and crazy, at the same time. What's her walk rate like? Like,
even she overworked me on self. Me by getting energy, she overworked me. I'm telling you, like we were in the Hamptons, at her mansion or whatever the case may be. We were there for like 2-3 weeks. And I'm telling you, like 8 hours rehearsals, 9 hour rehearsals, bro. Like, no phone, no Wi-Fi, no connection to the world, just us, room,
get it done.
mirror, Beyonce, me, Caleb, Jaquan Knight, and Danae. 5 of us in a room, hours. Must get it done. Practicing one song already. Down, from A to Z. Over, because she wanted, and that's what I really loved about it, right? She wanted to properly represent, because I guess she also knew her magnitude, right? And she knew that this is not something that she could just kind of enter anyhow. Like, you have to properly enter it, because us Nigerians, us Africans, feel me, the kind of mouth we have.
If you don't do your ass,
if you don't do it well, even in the US, people with cultural appropriation, canceling culture, what, so she knew that this thing, and I have to get it down packed. And
the part that got me, when she did the leg work, the semi leg work.
Yes.
That was hard. I come on, great birthday, come on.
My favorite part is when when we both did this, we're and then we both
that was my part too. No.
That part sweet.
You guys
died.
No,
that part sweet.
I know. Whose idea was it to have the blue thing on?
That's their production. Because I was Simba's subconsciousness. Yeah. That was my role. So Simba's subconsciousness was teal color, teal blue. So that's what I was. That's why I was painting blue. I was representing his subconsciousness.
I've always wanted to know why you were painting blue. I just know some artistic thing.
Yeah, it was definitely because already so that me being painted blue was for the whole. You would have to watch the Black is King movie on Disney Plus to understand, because it's from the beginning. I was in that whole movie itself, so already was just a part of the whole, because it was a series of music videos combined into one to make a movie. So you'd have to watch it from the beginning to the end to really understand what that blue is, right? So people just think, I'm being painted blue. No, I represent
blue to represent Blue Ivy.
No. When I want another angle,
could be that.
I could be another angle, honestly, but on my own knowledge, I was representing Simba's subconsciousness, because it was a Lion King movie, right? With Disney, so that was what I was representing.
Amazing. How much were you paid for this gig? You tell me, you tell me.
I don't tell you now.
If you
don't understand how I don't know.
You have to mention a figure. Nope. You gotta mention a figure. We're not even playing with you.
Figure?
Yes. You can estimate it. Let me give you that. Yes.
I was paid. I wasn't paid. I wasn't paid.
Really, Lee. Talk to me.
I can't tell you figure, Josh.
Give me an estimate, like a bracket, for that
stacks.
Project. Huh?
Stacks.
Bro, that's not. So tell me. So you could tell
bands.
me. You could hold up.
Band stacks.
Wait a damn minute. You could tell me. 6 figures.
Honestly, I can't even tell you what the figure
Why
is.
not?
All right, so
you signed a contract not to tell me.
NDA. If I give you,
I'm not asking you to tell me them. I'm asking you to give me a WhatsApp group.
So honestly, okay, I can't even, because the way the project is here. No, let me explain. Let me explain around me, Joe.
Explain.
I go explain. No evidence. No evidence. Listen, the way it was here, because it was periodic thing, right? So it wasn't okay, here's a check, right? It's stipends, this and that, all added. So for me to start, I want to be doing the math now. It happened 4 years ago.
Oh, God.
I can't even come and start to calculate.
You have to give me a figure. Make me no fight for you.
It was more than 10 bands for sure, though.
What's 10 bands?
10 bands. It was more than $10
million?
Bands. It was more than 10K though, for sure. It was more than 10K, yeah. It was more than 10K. 10K is 10 bands. It was more than 10 bands.
Have fun now.
That was that time. 4 years ago. What's 10 bands? What's even 10 bands now? What's 10 bands back then? What's 10 bands in America?
If you invested the cash,
after your parents 1,500. per month. What's 10 bands? That's not even up to 9 months.
But that's
worth of
not
rent.
how much it was. I know if you say 10 bands, I like to think that it's times 10 or even times 20.
Why?
That's how I like to think about
the
it.
industry is not like that. Now. The industry is not like that now. You understand? As a dancer, you understand like.
But I mean, if you're earning that as a dancer, that's probably the highest peak of it, right?
No.
There's people that earn more.
Yes, now.
What people that earn more?
Choreographers.
Like right.
the one that those are the one that is making stacks. You understand? Like those ones like, hey, listen.
For me,
this is my rate.
I feel you, but yeah. I know you made money, Sha. We know you.
I mean,
don't be humble, my G.
No, at that age, yeah. If I was to get paid what I was now, what I got paid now, right? Honestly, to me, it would be like, damn, like, you know, like I still need a whole lot more. At that age, I was like, what, 19?
Yeah.
At that time, what responsibility did I have?
The money to you at the time was like, ooh, okay, that's.
You feel me? You feel me? Like, what responsibility? Just to collect money, jaye, enjoy.
So now you're married?
I'm not married though.
You have kids?
Nah.
So what's the responsibility? That's different in like 10 years ago.
What do you
4
mean?
years ago.
Like now, like I've chosen the career path. I'm investing money in myself. Like before, what do I have? Like just to, you know,
that's what I'm asking. So what are you doing different now?
Collect money, jadi, you know, jadi. Hey, let's go on a date. You know, spend a little bit of, you know, like things like that. You know, like travel, go to Miami, go to
carry babes.
I didn't used to carry babes. You know,
it's not your carry babes.
No, like it's just there was no really responsibility. Like, you know, buy clothes, buy sneakers, just buy a whole lot of. Feel me? Like travel with my friends. Like, you know, like just spend. Now, like if I spend, then I have to open my book first. What have I? You know, like I have to open my book first. So I have to spend. So it's different. You know, like I'm 26 now, so I can't spend the way I used to spend.
The way
before.
is shouting is I'm 26 now. You think that maybe
it's a small age.
You should answer.
It's a small age. No. I feel unborn for picking yourself.
If you want,
exactly.
16,
I can be daddy of 4.
At 13, you can born as a boy.
We not call me a small boy. No. Like a little to be a mom.
A child doesn't make you a big boy. That's not what makes you a big boy. A child is not what makes you a big boy. There are 40-year-old people without kids. It doesn't mean they're big boys.
But they're not kids either. They're adults. I said I'm a young adult. I'm a young adult.
So an 18-year-old boy is a young adult.
He's a young guest adult.
It's a young adult.
Young guy.
19 is a young adult.
Young guy.
But I like, you know, your mindset. You know, at 26, you should have been able to do this. You should have been able to have done this and stuff. So it's good stuff for you, and I really, really like that.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Besides Beyonce, which other, you know, maybe A-list to B-list celebrities have you worked with?
Grammys. I work with Grammys. Rihanna at the Grammys in 2018. We taught. I went viral even in Nigeria community, which I was like,
when Rihanna did that Guara thing.
And then they took my picture and put me next to Simba and Joy, say like I look like a Simba and Joy. Like it was crazy around that time. Like they were not using me as a meme everywhere in this country. I was like, oh my god, but really, really, really exciting work with Rihanna.
I'm gonna look for that video and play for you guys. The one with Rihanna.
Work with, and then I did Janet Jackson shortly after. I worked with Janet Jackson on a few projects. Made for Now music video, which was they brought us on set to help with the Afro movements as well. Went on a little tour with her. And then I worked with Chris Brown and Davido on the Blow My Mind music video.
Is it? You were there?
I was there, yeah. My boy Holy Boy was a choreographer. He brought us on set. We did the Blow My Mind music video with Davido and Chris Brown. It's not inside my brain like this, so
See, the thing with superstars is when you've done too much, it just becomes. It's just hard to remember who, you know.
No, it's not hard to remember. That's why I hate list artists. So, I want a good artist of the United States.
That's interesting. That's really good. You worked with the Grammys. You worked with Janet Jackson. You worked with Rihanna. Wild stuff. Which of them was just very mind blowing for you too? You know.
Beyonce definitely the most. Beyonce. Teyana Taylor. Yeah, like I love Teyana. Forget
Ooh, her body? Jesus Christ!
Don't tell me.
My God.
You are they look the truth.
If not that she has not married. If not that she have married. I know her body is crazy.
Auntie Titi.
That's wild.
Yeah, now Teyana Taylor, baddest. You understand? Like energy on point.
What's the most difficult for you to work with?
None of them. Thank God I've not faced any difficult.
So nobody was snobby.
Nobody was snobby. None. I haven't, you know, God has really graced me with like, you know, everybody that I've worked with have been very, very understanding and very open to learning.
Yeah.
And I think because it's a new style for them, you know,
Yeah.
it's not a craft that they are versed
Yeah.
in,
Yeah.
right? It's a new style, so they have to be a little bit more like on the back end receptive to like, you know, like, hey, because you want to come into the culture, you can't just, so they have to be on the, so I think that's what I've given us a little bit of grace and leeway to really like maneuver around that space without being snubbed at or being yeah.
That's interesting. Is there any artist you're looking forward to work with in Nigeria in terms of dancing?
In terms of dancing,
Or whatever project, actually.
yeah, sure. All of them. I've been one.
Name
all
names.
of them. Name names. Okay, let's start naming. Kiss Daniel. You know, I really like Kiss Daniel's music. I like his style. Davido, Burna, Whiskey, Ashake, Rema,
Everybody.
Fireboy, all of them. All of them, you know, all of you.
I mean, have you ever worked with any Nigerian artist?
Davido.
Oh, yeah. With
Yeah,
Chris
Davido.
Brown.
Yeah, with Chris Brown on. And my dance partner Caleb worked with Wizkid on the Closer. Yeah, with Drake on that project. Yeah, I wasn't able to make that. I was at work, sadly. You know, doing my 9 to 5.
Oh.
Yeah, as a dancer out there, you have to have your 9 to 5.
Oh, is it?
You have to have your 9 to 5. You have to have your daily bread. You understand, where your money is coming in daily, and then you have to have your dance career where, like, you know, it's sporadic here and there.
So how are you able to balance that up?
I was getting fired left and right. Like, I couldn't maintain a job. I'm telling you, I couldn't maintain a job because around that time, right, when like
When you start, they say, this gig go.
Jack Bani, I'm like, listen, thank you so much for the 3 months of employment. I don't even give them notice. I just don't come back because I know I'm gonna be fired. Because, like, you know, you get on camp for 1 week up there. Like, if you miss work 3 days, don't even bother coming. Especially they're calling you, you're not picking up, right? So, you know, a lot of my jobs back then during that 2018, 2017 time, I could not keep a job. You know, I even had to take a break off school. Like, me and my school was on and off. Like, you know, because I was really dedicated. Like, you know, I sat my parents down like, hey, listen.
Well, now I see why your parents call you the black sheep.
Forget to. But, like, you know, my parents are very understanding too. They supported my career. You understand? Like, I sat my parents down like, hey, listen, this is what I want to do. Understand? Like, my dad was like, well, it's making you money. Go ahead. My mom was like, well, as long as you finish school. As long as you finish school. And thank God, with like how the system is in the US, you could go this semester, don't go the next semester, pick it up where you left off. You understand? Like, re-enroll again. So that gave me the leeway to, you know, be able to do school for 3 months of that semester. If a project comes, say, like, you know, like, take myself out of the educational system, go perform for the next 8-9 months. Once I'm done, come right back. Like, hey, I'm back re-enrolling into school. So that was what was happening with my school and work. Like, with school, I was able to, like, do that. With work, I was just getting fired. Like, I would do a job, get a new job. Like, I worked everywhere in New York. I worked at every different kind of industry.
That's crazy.
Yeah, from fast food restaurants to, you know, to outdoor, to teaching, to all that. So I did it all. Like, I was everywhere. Like, I was a job.
OnlyFans?
Like, huh?
OnlyFans?
No OnlyFans. OnlyFans is new. I mean, OnlyFans, no OnlyFans. That's not my P. You understand? Like, I don't think I was selling OnlyFans.
You don't think so?
No,
Why not?
I won't sell.
Why you not go sell?
I won't sell. Why would I sell OnlyFans? I
Why
can't
you go
sell.
Why wouldn't you sell?
I don't feel sell for OnlyFans.
You can do all this your dance moves, you know, like this is
I
an
don't
idea.
feel
I'm giving you a
sell.
straight up idea. People are making money. People
I'm
stacking up on OnlyFans. I'm telling you.
My OnlyFans will be fashion. I'll be there.
Oh,
I'll be
go to Instagram and do fashion.
I will do like this on OnlyFans. I will give them like this.
Okay.
Give them like this.
So now that you're back to the country, what are your plans for Nigeria?
Now that I'm back in this country, my plans is to be like push my craft here. You understand? Like, let the Nigerian community know that, like, you know, like, Son of the Soil is back. You understand? Like, I'm here to, you know, like, really take over. Like, I'm really not here to play around. Like, I'm here to really, like, you know, make it, like, make a stamp, like, make noise. Like,
you're coming
like,
for coffee.
No, that's Big Mama Coffee, Big Mama Wow. I respect the legends who've been doing it before us. So no, I'm not coming for coffee. I'm not coming for any of them. I'm here to just humbly take over and respect in my own respect.
There's nothing humbling about taking over, though.
Huh?
There's nothing humbling about
Of course
taking
now.
over.
If you do humbly.
There's nothing humbling about taking over.
If you do humbly, there's
nothing like that. Take over is take over.
Take over is take over. You could do humbly now. You can't be a snob about it. Like, you could come and, like, you know, respectfully take over. You understand?
I like that.
Respectfully, like, collaborate, work with, like, you know, like, you just come like, I've arrived, you know, like, hey, let's work, let's grow, you know, like, and then, you know, make your mark. It's not for me to come and start saying like, oh, I'm here. Like, no. I want to collaborate with people like with my music, with my acting, with my dancing. Just collaborate, like, you know, because I don't know. If I'm being honest, I don't really know too much. Right? I'm still new here, so like I can't just say I want to come and take over. I would have to, like, you know, work with people, understand how the culture is, understand how Nigeria is, understand how people work here. It's like, it's all about collaboration, understand it. So yeah, no, I'm not here to snobly do anything. I'm just here to collaborate and, you know, make my mark the best way I can.
I like that, you know, and I'm rooting for you, you know.
Yeah, thank you.
As far as, you know, that concerns, you know, if you're going to talk to an upcoming dancer, someone so passionate about dancing, you know, what would be your advice to them?
People are always watching, literally. So like, if you're upcoming dancer, upcoming creative in any regards, like, just know that people are always watching. Whether you have 2 followers or 1,000 followers or whatever the case, or 1 million, like, people are always watching, and it's up to you to put out the best representation of yourself, no matter what. Like, you know, no matter the likes, no matter the engagement, make sure that your work is A1, and don't give up. Don't give up. Like, you know, pray. Number 1 is God. Like, put God first in everything you do. Pray. And watch things starts to like change for you. As long as you put your mind to it, and, like, you know, you aren't fake doing it, because there are people who fake do it. Like, if you're really, like, you are really about it, you know, like, things will for sure turn up, for sure. Somebody will for sure take notice. Yeah,
I agree. Are you single?
Yeah, I am.
Ladies, you know what to do.
Ladies,
back in Nigeria now.
Come on. Come on, give me some more massage. Let me stop.
Sugar daddy vibes. Love, it's got the money. US dollars. People know how dollar is now.
Dollar, go come on. Dollar have dropped. Was back to like, maybe if it came around that December time, now here I can blow a bag. But now that that's decreased, well, I'll be asking you to say how far. Me and you, how far.
I'm screaming. Papi, thank you for coming on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
It's been great conversations with you. And honestly, we're wishing you all the best, you know, as far as work is concerned.
I appreciate
your career and your life, you know, in general. And, you know, I'm rooting for you, and I hope that, you know, your plans and the reasons why you moved back to the country is really, really, you know, seen and heard, and, you know, all of that.
I'm here for y'all, man. Let's get it.
That's my time today on the show. Thank you for watching. As always, okay, follow us across socials at popcorn10_. And this is Pop Central. You can also find it in socials at Grand Prince Ita. It should be in your screens now. Find Papi Ojo in the socials at
PAPI_OJO Papi Ojo.
Papi's your actual name?
Steven is my actual name.
Exactly, because what the hell is Papi?
I got that name on stage.
From what now?
I was performing at a school called LIU, Long Island University, and like somebody was like, "Oh, Papi," and I was like, "Yeah, I kind of like how that sounds."
It's giving sugar daddy name. Right?
Nah, I mean like whatever is giving is giving.
Like, oh,
I mean, I can like, she's like, "Oh, Papi," and I was like, "It's sweet me, and I feel I have to represent my family's name Ojo all the way. So
we need to stop bringing prostitutes up on the show.
I don't know. I'm not a prostitute.
I'm just saying.
I'm not a prostitute. No.
Thank you for coming once again.
Thank you so much.
Guys, that's the time on the show. Thank you for watching. See you next week. Brand new episode, brand new guest. Fire conversations. As per always. Stick around. See you in a bit.